Hey guys, David Stem, Yacklash Fishing and founder, North American Kayak Anglers Association. I've posted a couple of videos from a couple of fishing trips and shown my bait tank with mullet in the tank. And I've gotten a ton of people that have reached out to me on Messenger and privately and said, hey, what is that bait tank? Where did you get that? I've never seen anything like that. And that's because I built it. There was nothing available on the market that allowed me to keep a lot of mullet, especially a lot of like 6 to 8 inch mullet, which are the mullet that I prefer to use. And so, necessity being the mother of invention, I had to build something that would meet my specific needs. And so I'll give you a very quick walkthrough of just what I did and the setup that I'm running. Well, let me start by showing you what I tried initially. Hopefully you can see that the Frable, I had the size 19 cooler style, and before that I had a bucket, and both of these, the bucket is insulated with styrofoam and has a bubbler, and the cooler is obviously a roto-molded cooler and it has a bubbler as well, and they both work. The problem is you can't keep a lot of bait, and so I set out to design something and build it that would allow me to keep a lot of mullet alive all day. And this is what I came up with. So the first thing, I wanted something round and I wanted something durable. And I scoured the internet and I ended up finding this, I think it's a 15-gallon tub, and it's very, very thick plastic. And so that was the base that I started with. And the first thing that I did is I cut a hole in the top, cut out you can see how I cut it out, and added stainless steel hinges. And that allows me, that's wide enough so that I can get my my dip net in there. I have a bubble stone. I have a recirculating pump that just pulls the water from inside and brings it back up and sprays it out and puts oxygen in the water. In addition to, I run the bubbler full time. And then I also have a fill pump that I'll show you how that's works from the other side. The drain is pretty simple setup. I just have a simple PVC, I guess that's called an elbow joint, and that comes out, that's threaded, and the other end is just just sits right on top of the scupper, so it will drain right down through the scupper hole. And what I do is I take a capped piece of PVC and I put that here, so that holds now we're watertight. And then I use straight pieces of PVC of different lengths to determine how much water I want in the tank. So for instance, this is the fullest my tank will get. And then I also carry a shorter piece of PVC, and I actually have another piece of PVC even shorter in one of my tackle boxes, and so I can vary the fill level on this tank just by changing out those PVC pieces. Now we'll come around and I'll show you. It's very simple in its design. So this is the fill pump, and when I'm ready to fill the tank, I just drop this over the side and I hit the switch. That's the fill tank, the recirculation motor, and that is the bubbler. And everything is controlled here inside this just cheap battery box. And given that I fish saltwater, I had to cut up some plastic sheeting and cover and goop all of the holes, the ventilation holes that were in this battery box. I want this to be, I don't want air getting in and out of this, that salty air. and you can see that how heavily I've gooped the waterproof switches. Then on the inside of this, looks kind of like a garbled mess, but there's a simple fuse panel. There's my bubbler box, and there's the battery. And this is, I have a piece of gardening foam sitting in the bottom of this that's cut out to allow the battery and the bubbler to sit kind of down in it, so it keeps those from moving around, and it gives them a base that they won't rattle or give off unnecessary vibration. And this keeps the bubbler inside, out of the elements, and then also the fill pump and the recirc pump are, I use these threaded connectors that I found on Amazon, and everything is housed inside this box, so it keeps it out of the weather as much as it possibly can. The downside of having this tank is that I'll lose the storage space where I used to have my black pack, so I've had to adjust for that, and I lost obviously all my rod storage, but thankfully Nick at Navarre hooked me up Nick from Navarre Kayak hooked me up with this system that just uses PVC tubes. He sent me the base and the caps, and I just had to get the PVC, cut it, paint it, and that makes a nice solution for rod storage. So again, if you can't find what you want out there to suit your needs, I encourage you to just build it. You know, I'm not handy at all, but you don't have to be real handy. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that will show you how guys have done it, and hopefully you just follow along with their lead, and you can get exactly what you need. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions or anything, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can. And until the next one, tight lines.